สวัสดีค่ะนงชื่อลี่เหวินค่ะ大家好我叫做梁麗文 When you call and tell people that you are Woon Churdboonchart everybody will question you and say you are Thai and I was like no I'm not I'm Singaporean I'm born in Singapore I hold a pink IC I've got a birth cert here I belong to Singapore but I said no you are Thai you have a Thai surname so what is your Thai name but everybody tells me otherwise Hi, my name is Woon Churdboonchart. I am 43 this year. I am currently running a social enterprise called the Volunteer Switchboard. My surname is Churdboonchart. So a lot of people call me Chatterbox. They can't pronounce it properly. They call it Chatterbox. Interestingly, my grandfather came from Hainan Dao. My maternal also comes from Hainan Dao. But both of them landed in different spots. One of them landed in Bangkok. The other one landed in Singapore. Crisis comes when everybody says that you are not a Singaporean but you are a Thai. So when I was growing up, it gets very confusing. You don't know where you're from sometimes. Everybody has to classify you either or, either a Chinese or the race by its race, right? Then because I'm half Singaporean, half Thai, everybody tells me otherwise. Oh, you have a Thai surname, so you must be Thai. No, I'm not Thai, I'm Singaporean. So you go Thailand, people don't view you as Thai because you can't really speak very well in Thai. You go to Australia, people just say you're not from here. So you don't feel a sense of belonging anywhere. Every single time when I came back from Australia to Singapore for holiday, our houses will be actually raided and then they'll steal all the items every single holidays. At the nights when you go out for a simple dinner, people will drive past you, wind down the window and scream and shout to tell you to get back to your own country. And sometimes they'll throw things at you. In Singapore, no matter what it is, even if you are of different race, different religion, we will always have the mutual respect for each other. We can argue until our faces are blue, but we are all standing on equal grounds. But in Australia, it's not the same. They look at you and it's very different because of skin color and because they will feel resentment towards you that you're coming into their home country and they are not used to having people like us around. You don't feel safe because you're not the same. May I ask you, what is filial piety? So everyone at the age of 18 years old, they will just fly and take off and leave their house. But that wasn't what we are brought up in our Asian culture. We are here, filial duties we need to perform, need to look after our parents, need to look after the young. At that point, I just realized that it's so strange. Why would my teacher not know this word? Thinking back now, it is basically looking at the entire value set of filial piety not in Australia. So my mom actually called me and say, once I finished my university, I was about to look for a job. She said, I think it's about the time for you to come home. So after all the different experiences in Australia with racism, with places that you don't feel safe, where a place which doesn't regard you as one of their own, no matter how hard you try, it makes you think back where you grew up in, which is Singapore, a place that everyone were on equal ground and give equal opportunity for all, and that's a place that I want to call home. I remember the first time when I was doing volunteering when I came back from Australia. I actually met a group of girls. So the girls were actually having a lot of problems and troubles at home, so that's why they were in the home. And I recall actually going on a weekly basis to actually keep them company and start talking to them. So when they actually spoke with me, they were very curious. They would ask me, why are you here today? Why are you here with people like us? That was a moment for me because for me in my heart, there was no differentiation between me and you. It's just that I'm blessed and I can give. I would like to give my blessings, and we're all people and children of Singapore. There's no difference, we can help each other. So that was the part that really stuck with me till today, and seeing how I can shape my thinking of volunteering, they actually impacted me a lot. It stuck with me for all the way, and I wanted to continue to help them. When we are volunteering here, we see people from everywhere. They are Singaporeans, they may not be Singaporeans, but they are people who actually care about this community. It is the big heart and to want to give back to the community that makes sense. So you want to always contribute to the community that you live in, regardless of who you are, what you are. And through that journey, that process, you actually find out who you are and what you want to be. That's how I found my identity as Singaporean. This is where the place I want to be able to give back to the people who have given me a lot, whether it is the old auntie, uncle who is staying in the community. They were the ones who built Singapore, who gave their lives to make Singapore the way it is for us to have a comfortable life. So these are the people that I want to be able to give back. I've met people who are lost along the way too. And then when they are lost, we bring them into the community to give back. But through giving back this journey, they actually found themselves. And I think being part of the community, having a sense of belonging, will actually define who you are.